Hi everyone. Today I'm making a vlog talking about having guy friends in Japan.
You too. You are abnormal.
This is abnormal. She is abnormal.
Most people kind of assume that Japanese guys are very shy, and they are very shy compared to American boys, especially when talking with girls, especially Japanese girls. Some of the guys that I met personally told me that I was easier to talk to than a Japanese girl because I was more outgoing, so they found it easier to talk to me. But some of them also found that intimidating, so they were more shy around me because I was so talkative and outgoing in comparison to some of the Japanese girls that they knew. A lot of people have watched my videos of me and my friend Shou, and they're like, oh, you guys are in love, he has a thing for you. So I'm gonna kind of tell you a little bit about my friendship with Shou. When I first met Shou, I thought he was older than I was. He was kind of tall, so I thought maybe he was 18 or maybe even possibly 19. But I actually didn't find out his real age till the end of my homestay, and it turns out he's 2 years younger than me, so he was 15 at that point in time, almost 16. But yeah, that took me by surprise, because I really did think he was older than me for a while. When I first met him, my whole sister was like, when we go to a fireworks festival, Shou's gonna be our bodyguard. So we went to the fireworks festival together, and he was really nice because he was really good at English, and we just had so much fun talking and joking around and stuff. And when we got back to my host family's house, they told us that he was going to be sleeping over, which I thought was a little weird because guys and girls don't usually have sleepovers, even if they are just friends, at least the people I know. So that kind of surprised me. But my host sister explained to me, she's like, we're childhood friends, we're like brother and sister. So it wasn't weird for her, but she left me and Shou alone in the room together, and she goes, Johnny, be careful, Shou is bad boy. And I was like, oh my gosh, please don't let him be a rapist. But I just showed him how to use my straightener, and he thought it was the greatest invention in the world. And then we ended up playing catch with a beach ball, which ended up in a full-on wrestling match, and we started like fighting and attacking each other and wrestling, and it was just so much fun. But later my host sister told me to be careful around him because she's like, Johnny, he's so perverted, you might want to be careful, maybe he likes touching you. And I was like, oh my god, this is creepy. But that was our thing, we like wrestle, we totally went at it with each other, we were always like attacking each other and stuff. But that was our thing, fighting all the time. And I actually almost broke his leg once because he's so much stronger than me, so he's like attacking me with a pillow and pinning me down while he was in a chair with wheels, and I didn't even mean to hurt him at this point, but I pushed the chair because I thought it would roll, but it just kind of tipped over on his leg, and he had to walk home and limp, and I just went up to my room and cried. I felt so bad. But later he came over the next day and he was fine, and we spent the whole day with him and my host family at an amusement park, and he kept trying to hold my hand and stuff, so I was like, okay, that's cute, he likes me. But I had a boyfriend at the time. So that night we were in the car together, and he told me that he loved me, which I was like, okay, this is weird. I'm just gonna ignore this because I think he's just saying that. So the next time I saw him, we went to karaoke together, and he handed me this letter, and it told me that I was the first girl that he'd ever hugged, and it was really special to him, and that he was jealous of my boyfriend, and that he was in love with me. And I didn't know what to say to it. I was just kind of in shock. And when I hugged him, it was in a friendly way. Like, I hug my guy friends all the time, but it was a really big deal to him, which I thought the whole thing was really sweet. But I didn't know what to say, so I just gave him a hug and thanked him for the letter. My last day in Japan, me and Shou cried a lot because Shou did have a really big crush on me. But for me, outside of my host family, he was my best friend because we just had so much fun. He was pretty good at English, so I could actually talk to him, and we just joke around all the time about all this fun stuff. So it was almost like one of my friends back at home. But it was weird. He likes me, and I just liked him as a friend. But one of my last days, the last day I was supposed to see him, we just both gave each other this look and just started crying. And he was texting me through Google Translate on his phone, and he kept saying, "Is this the last time I'm gonna see you? And thank you for the memories, and I'll never forget you, and I love you," and things like that. And for me, I wasn't gonna take the "I love you" and everything seriously, because I was like, he's only known me this month. I'm gonna leave, and he's just going to forget about me and move on, which he pretty much did. But we cried a lot, and my crying was pretty much because I didn't want to leave Japan at all. Not just crying because I was leaving him, but crying because I did not want to leave that country. And my host sister sent me an email after I left the last day on the train and told me that he cried all the way home, and he kept saying, "Why did Journey have to be born in America? Why can't she be Japanese? Why can't she live in Japan with us?" So I started texting him through my email. So I sent messages through my email, and they got sent to his phone. And we talked a lot, and he told me how much he missed me and how much he was jealous of my boyfriend and things. And you've probably seen in some of the videos, Shou always wears a necklace, and he emailed me that necklace, and I still always wear it all the time. For me, it's just a memory of our friendship. I don't know what it meant to him when he sent it to me, but a couple weeks, well, not a couple weeks, maybe 6 weeks, a month, 2 months after I came home, he was really, really brokenhearted, and he went and got a girlfriend. So he said it was so he could move on from me, which I was really happy that he was moving on and wasn't still stuck on me, because that would have just been terrible. I mean, I have a boyfriend, and the long distance thing just wasn't going to work out from that far away. But we keep in touch through letters now. We don't talk as frequently as we used to because his phone can't text me anymore. But we do keep in touch through letters. And we just have fun talking about random stuff now. No more of the mushy, lovey-dovey stuff he used to say to me. So now we have a good friendship. But that was my experience with my Japanese guy friend, and I'm pretty sure that there aren't that many Japanese guys out there like him, because the majority of the Japanese guys I met were not that outgoing, and they were a lot shyer. Not all of them. I did meet some pretty outgoing guys who are nice and friendly to talk to, but it'll be very rare if you make a friendship with someone like Shou. So there will be guys out there who will tell you they love you and be like, "You're white, I love you, you're so cute, you're different, you're American." But Shou took it pretty far. But yeah, we're great friends now. So that's all that's left to it, and I just thought I'd share that with you guys, because I know some of you guys watch our videos and you're like, "They're in love, they're so cute, they're lovebirds," but that's not the case. So thank you guys for watching. Bye. Oh yeah, Tabby, oogly boogly. I didn't forget